Okay, the elections are 10 days away. We've got lots of games in quick succession with players on international duty. One of the hardest things about this league is the squad size. You're only allowed 25 players. 8 of them have to be trained by the club. It's real rough having such a small squad. Oh, this sucks badly. Okay. Well, at least we can still put out our first choice team. Look at our yellow card situation. Ugh. I mean, we do tell them to get stuck in, but so you know what? We've got nothing to lose, right? We just have to go for it. We have got something to lose. If we win all of our matches and get to the end of the season and we have to take on the team top of the league with all of our players suspended, that's a problem. I tried to get I tried to get them to fund it. They did the first time. They didn't the second time. They have, to be fair to them, built a new stadium, although they got a grant for it. They've also upgraded the training facilities and the youth facilities twice. Oh no, boys. Oh my lord. But one of our biggest problems is we got all of our youth players in for the season and they're rubbish. So even with the upgrades, we're still not getting particularly great youth players, and we need those players to be good because of the size of the squad. I mean, obviously these things take time, so... Ooh. So hopefully, yeah, in the next year or two, the youth players. But it might be time to move on. I'm quite enjoying it. That's the thing. I don't quite know if it's time to move on or not. What is happening? Narcissus to the byline. Ball across. Get in. 25th goal of the season for Sands. Uh-oh. Oh, balls. Oh. Does better youth staff influence the quality of the players? More the youth recruitment and the training facilities, but I mean, it kind of depends what you mean. If it means the intake of players, I don't think so. It's more about the youth recruitment level. I don't believe it does anyway. Oh, boys. But then obviously once you've got them, those coaches are the key for success, right? So Breeder Blick are winning, unfortunately. So yeah, once you've got them in, absolutely, it's then vital for their development. But I think it's just the youth recruitment network that really sort of enhances their development. It's a good question though. I don't know, and I think this is the thing about Football Manager. No one really knows. You don't get told how exactly it works. I'm sure you can go and have a look at the Reddit and that there'll be people who've done tests and stuff. But like one of the things that they mentioned last, maybe a couple of years ago, was that that you could really impact a nation by being at a club and bringing in, youth, improving youth facilities and all of that, and dragging up that nation from kind of Iceland to higher up in the standings because the quality of the young players come through. And then it turned out that wasn't really in it. Oh no. That is really bad news. Like really bad news, that one. Our other goalkeeper has just gone away on international duty. gets worse. He's gone away on international duty to not play. This season has been a rough one for injuries and stuff. Good ball inside, Narcissus. We get a second chance. Ball to the back post. Van Dijk is there. Kruic, goal. Get in. Well, we definitely needed that. So let's go a bit more defensive. What are you not doing? Oh, no. I'm going to get FM'd again. I'm going to get FM'd again. Come on, boys. Ooh. 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 A looping header back goalwards. Come on, boys. Ooh. Referee. Can we blow the whistle? You've completely blown them away, apparently. Okay. Okay. So they've played an extra game. Our goal difference is still a little bit better. No, so there's 12 teams in the league. You play each team twice. You play each team twice, and then you oh, cack. That's really bad news. Our goalkeeper sucks. Okay, good. I mean, he's not even our best reserve goalkeeper. He's just trained by the club, I think. Oh, boys. Okay, good. Yeah, so you play, where's the league? So you have a league stage where you play each team twice, which we finish second in. And then when you get to the end of that, you have a championship group and a relegation group where the top 6 of each go into that league. I appreciate the subscription. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. So yes, you get to play those. You get to play those games. In that group, but you only play each team once in the championship phase, in the relegation phase. So you could get a good or a bad away or home draw. We're away, so if we go and look at our last game of the season, let's assume we keep winning and they keep winning. Our last game of the season is against the team that's top, and we're away. Also, our record against them is pretty poor. Not going to lie, they over the years they've been the team that have been the hardest to beat for us. So it could be a rough one. Got any new? Okay. Sorry about that. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure what happened there, but we're back. Internet had a bit of a shit fit. Hopefully we're back anyway. Okay, another game that we have to win. More people about to be suspended. Go on in, boys. Right, we need another win here. We are at home. I'm excited to see our new stadium, I will say that. But then I think we're going to ask the board immediately to upgrade it. Whether we'll get that or not, I don't know. It would be interesting to know how many people turn up for home games that are in the league. Because at the moment we get a capacity which is 1,500 people. But it'll be interesting to see when we've got a 10,000 stadium, how many people actually turn up for it. Because we get a full house for the European games, but they're European games, right? Half an hour gone. We're not looking great again, boys. We're looking pretty tired. Angulo. Oh, nice ball. Great ball. Handball. Surely. Surely there was a handball in there. Wow, boys. Need to up it. They've not been good over the last few weeks. Come on. How have we missed that? Vinicius. Sands. Why does Vinicius come and take our throw-ins? Oh, for goodness sake. Why does he come and take our throw-ins from the wrong side? Come on, boys. We need a goal. We really need a goal. Can't afford to slip up here, boys. Anyone? Anyone at all? Last 10 minutes. It's kind of the opposite of what we need. Wow. I've got nothing. Please go in. Oh my God. I don't think he knew anything about it. I don't think he knew anything about it, but that is huge. How the heck have we got away with that one? I mean, they didn't have a single shot. Sorry. I always have the feeling that sometimes you don't fully influence the results. Examples when they miss shots like that. Yeah, I mean, that happens in football, right? Not everyone scores every opportunity. I think it's certain things like, and it's obviously because it's such a complex equation. It's you turn on, work the ball into box, you turn off, don't take less shots from range, and then your midfielder picks up the ball and shoots from 25 yards. You know, these things like that, and that obviously comes down to the player's decision making and all of those things. But you know, it's one of those. It's one of those where it can feel like you're not influencing enough, but at the same time, that's sometimes what football is. You know, how many times have you watched a real game of football and the pressure's on to try and get a result, and the team starts shooting from long range? You know, just is the nature of what it is. You know, and ultimately, those teams that usually win in injury time are the teams that stay calm. And you know, fans are the ones shouting shoot, even though you know you want to continue to hold on to the ball to work people out of position to find a goal scoring opportunity rather than just keep shooting. Do we think of you? We don't really need a wing back. You're fine. Not for us. Not for us. Not for us. Okay. So we sent our scouts to go and scout all of the Icelandic national teams to see if we could find any good players, and they're coming back with a load of tosh. Okay. Can I convince you to take a different role? Nope. How about you? I'm guessing not. Yeah, you're not going to be happy with that. Okay. See you later, Oliver. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. Good luck with your football managering. Last 2 games of the season. It's up in the air as to whether we win the league or not. And then I think we're going to have to wrap up. So, do we want to have a little look at you? Probably. Okay, our youth team is about to take on the Ajax youth team. I can only assume they're going to get absolutely demolished. We drew with Arsenal. You're back. Yeah, we did indeed draw with Arsenal, and then we got thumped by Dortmund. And now we're about to take on the last 2 games of the season. I tell you what, we can't really hire another foreigner, so unless you've got... Ooh. He looks pretty good, right? I think. Okay. Anyone else? Here we go. That's not happening, mate. Let's give you like 1.8. How does that sound? Okay. More players that we might not be able to... more players that we might not be able to fit into the squad. Love that. Okay. Hopefully at some point they change the rules. Does that ever happen in Football Manager? I don't know. Do they change the league rules? That's the thing that I think is missing. Having votes on stuff like that. Like, we're thinking about scrapping VAR, for example. Okay. We should check the league to find out if any other games have been played. No. Oh, I hate it. Fair enough. Do youngsters get taller as the game goes on? Do we know? Do players that you scout, do they get taller? Because I just looked at a 17-year-old, obviously, and they still could be growing. Okay. Look how many people we could have suspended in the next game. Oh, man. We can't really afford people to be suspended in the next game, as it turns out. I'm going to play you instead, because that could just be you 3. Okay. Here we go. Good luck, boys. Ooh. Could really do with KR doing us a favour. Vinicius with the corner. Telgren's going to get there. KR are not doing us a favour, as it turns out. How have we not scored? Okay, 2-0 for Breidablik. And we are not, again, looking particularly dominant. I mean, we've had lots of the ball. And they haven't had a shot. Oh, God. But we just don't look very cohesive in any of these games. Vinicius getting to the byline. Kinkella, ball across. Van Dijk, get in. 18th goal of the season for Michael Van Dijk. Sands is in. He's not in. I take it all back. Huge. How have the new signings been? Talking about the ones I know about, Vinny, Narcissus and Sands. We'll have a little look after this. They've been good. But again, because of our attacking style of play with hard tackles, we get a lot of injuries and a lot of bookings and a lot of suspensions. So, there is that element to it. Okay. So they're 2-0 up. So are we. Speak of the devil. Ooh. Selly with a corner. Ooh. Oh, we've got a pen, have we? Who the heck's taking it? Van Dijk on a hat-trick. We suck at taking penalties. We miss so many of them. Don't have a go at me, Van Dijk. You had a chance. Oh, no. Ah, please be off. Please be off. Be offside, though. Thank you. You had a chance to get your hat-trick and you fluffed it. Why would you keep that in? No, because we're going to score a breakaway goal. I see. Oh, sorry, a goal from one end of the pitch to the other. I see. We are as well. Oh, come on. That would have been a great goal. You absolutely fluffed it. How many substitutions left to have? Please don't concede, boys. I don't have it in me to deal with the pressure. God, and stop passing it back to like our 12-year-old goalkeeper. Uh-oh. Oh, he was up against the short lad at the back post. This is causing me some concern. I'm not going to lie. Ooh. Can we all just calm down a little bit, boys? Okay, I'm going to assume that Breidablik didn't fall apart in the second half, like we almost did. Okay. So, last game of the season. Why is it always in this league it comes down to the last game of the season? Last game of the season against a team we can't beat, who if we beat, we win the league. Okay, boys. Let's just go to training and I'm going to go one step further than that, I think. Oh, I guess I could do this for all of these, right? Okay. Oh, I can set this up here. I didn't realize. Okay. I never even seen that before. It's right at the top of the screen and crystal clear. Okay. You wouldn't? You wouldn't swap Michael van Dijk for João Felix? We need to win the league, yeah, against a team who I don't think we beat very often. How do I see my head-to-head record against the team? Do we know? Yeah, how do I see my head-to-head against them? I don't even know where that would be. So where you get the reports and stuff, yeah. So I presume we'll get it. Yeah, I don't think we've got any. Aha. Yeah. This is bad news, right? This is telling me that I've never won a game against them, right? Ugh. Well, no time like the present to beat them, right? They play 4-4-2. I think, no, they play 4-5-1, I think. I don't know. There isn't anything I can change. We just have to go into it as any other game, right? Everything comes down to this last one game. How do you rate your chances? It's a big match, but hoping we come out champions. You failed to beat them in your last 10 outings. You must be intent on a measure of revenge. How important do you think team spirit is? How important has Vasquez been for them? I've never heard of him, so probably not. Right, you wanted to see how our players have been doing. I want to know how our youth team did. Well, it doesn't look like it went well. Lost 3-2 to Ajax. Okay. Right. Squad. Let's go to tactics. It'll be easy to see in there, right? So Sands currently has 25 goals in 34 games. Expected goals is 16.5. He's only got one assist. So that's him. He's looking pretty good though. He's not incredible in terms of setting the world alight, but not bad. I'm not sure he scored more goals than Matthäusson last season. Gudmundsson, who's our other striker who we brought in. That's not you. Different Gudmundsson. Good. This Gudmundsson, who we also brought in, has 9 goals in 14 games with 3 assists. So that's them. Vinicius has 2 assists in the Champions League, 12 assists in the Premier League. Hasn't scored in the Premier League. Good time to score today, buddy. Or tomorrow, whenever it is. So, yeah, pretty good for him. Sanusi, I think we'd already signed, but let's have a little look at Sanusi because he's one of my faves. 7 assists. Not bad. Always suspended. Who else was it? Narcissus. Narcissus has been good for us. 13 assists, 7 goals. Pretty impressive. If we go and look at the... we've got players better than João Felix. We should win. Yeah, about that. About that. So Vasquez has the most goals. Oh, no. 31-year-old American. Most assists is Vinicius. Most shots is this dude. Most player of the match is Vasquez. Best class completion, our goalkeeper who's out with an injured hand. Okay. Here we go. Whole team meeting. Oh, God. God. Why is it impossible? Why is it impossible to do this? Why is it always like this? All I said is they're a good team. They're beating you the last 10 times we've played, or not lost to us. Unbelievable. Why? Why is it like this? Okay. Huge game. Why aren't you spending any of the money in the bank? We can't really at the moment. We could ask them to do our training facilities, but I'm tempted just to hold on. So we got our new stadium arriving in a matter of days, weeks. So it'll be interesting. And every time I go and ask them, I went and asked for a coach and they said no. So yeah, it could be a tough one. So this is telling me that they play well together. Okay. Why? Right. Okay. 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 Oh, man. I think this is it, right? I don't think I've got anything else I can change. We did sign Ross Coupe or Coupe. I'm not sure which one. Probably Coupe. But he's been pretty good as well, but always injured. Okay, here we go. I think we go attacking. We go hard tackling. We just stick it to them and see how it goes, right? Come on, boys. Like facilities and such. So the only facility at the moment we can ask them to improve is our training facilities, and I want to do it, but I think we'll just wait until the elections and that are done. See if we get a new chairman. Come on, boys. We managed to get ourselves to a great platform, which today I hope do themselves justice. Secret behind your away record. At the end of the day, pure hard work. Team have been a purple patch in front of goal. All our work is geared towards scoring. Oh, boys, please. Please. Here we go. They are our bogey team. If we are to leave Iceland after this season, which could happen, I'm not completely ruling it out. If we were to leave Iceland after this season, I want to be able to have beaten them at least once. Come on, Narcissus. This is it. Top corner is gaping. Half an hour gone. Not a lot happening. Well. Come on, boys. This is it. We've got a corner. Oh, my Lord. Got another corner. Narcissus to take. Come on, Telgren. Oh. Oh, God. He missed the last one. Oh, no, it was Van Dijk who missed the last one. To Kruic. Massive penalty. Oh, get in. Do we go defensive? Do we go defensive? I don't know. Do we just stick it out? I'm not sure what the right thing to do is. We've got such a rubbish goalkeeper. I don't think we go defensive. Go on, Narcissus. Don't lose the ball here, boys. Our goalkeeper is our reserve goalkeeper. We can't afford to let them have shots. We just have to keep the pressure on. Go on, Sainz. We've got another pen. Huge. Come on. Get in. Straight down the middle. That's what I'd have done in that situation as well. Absolutely twatted it at him and just hoped. Please don't concede here, boys. I don't even want to watch. Please don't concede here. No, it's happening, right? Thought we were going to give away a pen. He was offside. Get in. Oh my lord. 2 pens to win us the league away from home against the team we couldn't beat. Look at all their fans still staying in the stadium to watch a real team pick up the trophy. Look at this dude's glasses. And this dude. Why are they both wearing the same glasses? What's going on? Is it like in 3D? Get out of here. Oh, look at our goalkeeper. He looks like he's in the Bee Gees. Get in, boys. Huge. 3 on the bounce. A free-peat. Who'd have thought it? We're doing it. Oh, this seems a bit of a piss take, doesn't it? They've just lost the league at home in the last game of the season against a full-time team. I wonder if they're full-time now. And they're all there watching the parade of the trophy. That's huge. How pleased are you? I'm very proud. It's nice to step back and watch everyone celebrate. They've earned it. Really impressive performance. Hopefully we'll carry this on for a good while longer. We'll label the biggest match of our season. You certainly lived up to. I'm pleased we got the victory. Okay, well that is huge. I do wonder, are they full-time? How do I tell? Overview. General? Semi-professional. So only win against them in the 11. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit embarrassing that it's taken this long to beat them, but we qualify for the Champions League. Nice. Oh, we haven't looked at that. Your favourite thing, Alex. Bruised ankle, out for a couple of days. We set the initial budget, a transfer budget of 9.34 million. I don't need that much. No one's going to want to come and play for me for that much money. KR have got 27 titles. Has been amongst the most successful managers ever to have coached in Iceland after an unusual feat for a foreign-born manager, clinching Premier League success. Wowza. Don't know what to tell you, boys. We'll do this press conference. We'll send the assistant to all of them. You've shocked people by winning the Premier League title with an unfancied team. What are you talking about? How proud are you? I'm very proud. Congratulations. You've sealed the Premier League title. It's a wonderful feeling. Title race was a close run thing. There are a few moments they looked like it was going to be. Premier League division, surely the Bournemouth fans are going to be even more demanding. Today's a great moment. Looking forward to can you build on success. Just how good was De Cruich? Not even Mason Mount. That's definitely true, actually. As it turns out, I definitely wouldn't swap him for Mason Mount. I wonder what makes them choose those players. It's been nice that you signed a number of young players, but you're responsible if I wasn't thinking about the future. That is ridiculous. I love it. The real question is whether we stick around. Whether we stick around or whether we move on. Reputation of the league, yeah, hold you back. I feel like this, if we don't get to play in this, I feel like it's been a bit of a waste. And we got 9 million to spend. Which is mental, isn't it? Isn't it? Where's the this is your favourite thing to have a little look at, right? Where is it? I wish these were closer so I didn't have to scroll all this way over here. 18.75. Doesn't look like we're moving up very far. Oh, maybe. We're 27th though, look. Yeah, I mean, we've got to stick around for the Champions League. And equally, it's just the start of a new season, right? Over in, where are we? October. So the season's not been going on very long elsewhere. This dude has won a second term. I don't know if I like him or not. He keeps saying no. Okay. Valorenga are up next. I think we're going to do the Champions League stages next time. I can't handle the stress of what's just happened. Medals, nice, good work everybody. Collective payout, 47k. Okay. What about my manager attributes? They've come quite a long way, actually, as it goes. I almost clicked retire. They've come quite a long way, as you can see. We're almost up there with a win percentage 62. That's up there with the best, right? Right? I'm so not ready for tomorrow, by the way. I'm so not ready for tomorrow. Holy crap. Can you see his win percentage? Anything here that says win percentage 75%? Okay, maybe not. Okay. Germany's nice because of the regs. Germany, France, Spain. I'm guessing you can join another team in the UCL. Your player won goal of the season award. Is it I wonder if it's the first goal of the season. I remember that being quite a good one. Oh, now you give us the extra coach that I asked for. Thanks a lot. Wow, we can get a second physio. I suspect so. I suspect he's pretty tired. We can get another couple of scouts. Huge. Okay. Was this the first game of the season? 8th of April. I think it was, right? I feel like I remember this. Hold on. Eighth of April, first game of the season. I think I called it when it went in the first time that this was going to be goal of the season. Not from there, surely. Oh no, he takes another. He runs around the whole team. Okay. Not a horrendous one. I question some of the defending. Long ball over the top. Well-timed run. He's not. He is. Not sure that's goal of the season material, let alone second. I feel, was this a free kick? Ugh. Spectacular. Oh, we win manager of the month. Manager of the year, sorry. Look at this. Look at all their players in the... Maybe the answer is for us to go and steal all of their players. Ugh. We should probably go and put in some friendlies, right? If we can find them. Because... Any friendly matches? We pay 80 grand for them to come here and then we don't make any money from it because we haven't got a big enough stadium to... 45k, you having a laugh? Draw game? Vikinger? Toronto Skills FC. They're all so expensive. I can't afford these. Vikinger, do you want a game? Where was that? That was down here, right? I tried to put that in. So if we go into the next one. I can't even get a friendly in here. Okay, fine. Okay, good. Right, is there anything we want to look at before I wrap up for today? And we'll try and then go from there. I should be back on tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow morning. So we should be back doing our thing at that point in time. Alex, thank you for popping back. I really appreciate you, as always, coming around and sticking around. Always really nice. Have you actually played any games? You've got 6 caps now. Well done. You've signed a new deal. Fine. Oh, I'll tell you what we should do. We should just go and have a little look at our scouting, right? 2 things. Let's do players in range. Let's edit the search and say we're only looking for players who are this age. Let's add another year to that. Because what we want to look at is the media description. Because potentially any players could be described as a wonder kid. I mean, we've gone past them if they are, right? Now we're just into wingers. Geez, we know a lot of players now. How many? 29,000. What the heck happened? Okay, so we don't know any world-class players, is what you're telling us. If we were to go and look at our team, what is it we need? Centre halves, right? I think. We've got a new player coming in, which I think is going to spell the end for Van Dijk, but I think we can then put Van Dijk out on the wing. Not that he's that amazing, but I think it's time you left. You turned up, you did okay for us, did really well in the Champions League, did okay for us, and then got injured a lot. I mean, it's not your fault. You got a broken ankle, right? There's only so much. Only so much you can do about that, really. So if we were to say our best option is for centre half, and they can't be. Is there EU on here? Yeah, there we go. I probably don't want someone that age either. You're a defensive midfielder, apparently. I mean, you look pretty good. Let's see if there's any players wanted by big teams, and then we can go and make a sneaky little offer. Hello. What I'll probably do is go and have a look at these off camera, see if we find anyone who really ticks the boxes. I mean, you do look pretty good. You're not really for sale, mind you. You're going to be available for free. But want a lot of money. But let's not worry about that, right? We'll come and have a look at these a little bit later. Let's just, before we move on, let's say we were looking at a right winger. You don't even have a team. How do you not have a team? Tricky little trial for you. You don't have a team either. Yeah, I mean, you look pretty good. Only 5'7". I wouldn't mind, actually. What we should probably do is... Is there a way of picking feet? Is there a way of saying I only want people in this report that are left-footed? Is it down here? Can't be, right? Preferred foot. Wouldn't mind sticking you out on the right wing. You're not as good. And then an amateur. A bloody amateur. Whatever next. Okay, yeah, we'll have a look at that off camera. See if I can find anyone who we think is going to improve us. You're about to go on trial. Don't mind if we do. I think centre halves are probably key for us right now. As is trying to steal other teams' good young players. He has no interest in signing for us. Fair enough. Right, we're going to wrap up here. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate it for those of you who have been around. Oliver, thank you for the sub earlier. Alex, thanks for popping by. OLP, thank you so much. Everybody else who's been here, really appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow morning. I'll try and schedule the stream today so you know when it's happening tomorrow. Thank you so much. I will see you all again soon.